6. Going dark.
This is the channel of Noodleton. We dropping bombs, yeah, we nuking them. Feel like a tank, how we shooting them. Sound like a movie, no cinema. This rated R, ain't no Disney Plus. Subscribe to the channel, let's run it up. Now that you here, boy, you one of us. It's a Pokemon race, how we run them up. Get a dot to your top like the letter I. That bitch be lowercase, all of my soldiers straight. If I tell them to shoot, then they gon' shoot, and they ain't even asking which soul to take. You see Noodle and crew, then you better move, cause your team, they're about to dissipate. Get rounds to your top, and to your bottom, your body resemble a number 8. Noodle pass me the gun, I'ma shoot him too. Put rounds in his chest like a hula hoop. If Doodle gon' vote, then I'm voting too. We don't keep no imposters among us, dude. I'm loyal to my dog like he Marmaduke, and I'm taking a shot like Ciroc for you. Said I'm loyal to my dog like he Marmaduke, and I'm taking a shot like Ciroc for you. This is the channel of Noodleton. We dropping bombs, yeah, we nuking them. Feel like a tank, how we shooting them. Sound like a movie, no cinema. This rated R, ain't no Disney Plus. Subscribe to the channel, let's run it up. Now that you here, boy, you one of us. It's a Pokemon race, how we run them up. This is the channel of Noodleton. We dropping bombs, yeah, we nuking them. Feel like a tank, how we shooting them. Sound like a movie, no cinema. This rated R, ain't no Disney Plus. Subscribe to the channel, let's run it up. Now that you here, boy, you one of us. It's a Pokemon race, how we run them up.
Hey everybody, welcome in. We have got the Calamity EU semifinals today between X-REY and GBB. Got Tubbins with me, so welcome in, Tubbins.
Yeah, glad to be here. We should have a good match for you guys. So we should have a little bit long one, right? This is the best of what?
11.
Did you say? 11. So we got a best of 11 semifinals. So the winner of this obviously goes to the finals. And this is what league?
This is EU League 2.
Okay, so this is League 2. So this is to see who plays for the championship in League 2. Should be a good one. We've covered X-REY before. I think we've done GBB, but I don't think it's been any time recent. So we should have a good match for you guys, and we'll get this Sunday afternoon going here pretty shortly. It looks like the team's got their guys, and we're just waiting to get some picks, get everybody in chat. We'll do some bans.
Yeah, and I'm going to pin the bands in the chat for you
I was
guys
just gonna
today.
tell you, somebody did that yesterday. I was like, big brain play, you know?
Yeah. Arthur put in the chat what the bands were, and then I pinned it, so I'm going to put it in there. But the bands are already done, so X-REY is going to ban Proc and the T57 Heavy, and GBB is going to ban Muro and the MVY. And Mines is going to be X-REY's map pick, so we will be ready to go. GBB wants to defend first, so they'll swap sides here, and they did, and they'll start getting some tanks picked up, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I don't know. I know this is League 2, but you could almost make an argument that X-REY could be League 1, right? Like they've played really well against a lot of the top teams. And let me look at their standings here real quick. So let's see. Group stage, they were top of their league, 6-1. GBB was 5-2. Here in the final stages, so X-REY has beat ASG 5-2. GBB had to play in the first round. X-REY had a bye there, but GBB had to beat FOC 5-2, and then they beat GMW 5-4. So really tight game between them two teams last week. And then here we are in the semifinals. It's going to be a good game, I do believe.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think sometimes the bye week doesn't actually help a team in this game in a weird way. I've always kind of felt like it depends on what you come off and play, right? I think that has a lot to do with it, but I never really was crazy about it in like a small tournament because I'd rather just keep playing. A lot of my guys would get complacent, say, unfortunately, if we would win, well, I guess it was fortunate. If we were fortunate enough to win a lot, we were unfortunate enough to always lose when we shouldn't lose eventually, right?
These guys are picking really fast.
God bless them. Huh? How about that? All right. But let's see if it stays. You know, it's tough. I mean, I know I'm a big tank pick guy, but I also am a very impatient guy, which I'm sure contributes to it. And I understand because I did this. I understand that picking 7 tanks is more annoying than I think people believe. And I also know that, you're there to win the game. You're not there to, make sure the stream runs the way we want it to run either. Like, I get it. But either way, we're getting right into this one. One team looks like they only got 7 guys in the lobby. But either way, on the side of GBB, we got a VZ55, E5, 2 IS4s, E50M, Leopard 1, and Sturm Tiger. I actually don't really like that lineup. We haven't seen a VZ55, though, in a couple weekends, Noodle, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And on the side of X-REY, we got a Chieftain, a Valor, an E5, IS7, 2 CS63s, and a 4005. Last night we saw a 4005, and he got walloped. But we also saw a Sturm Tiger cooking, too. So, see how this one plays. I think this big match, you always want to try to win the first one. I feel like the first one's a nice one. Set the tone.
Hopefully we see some punish on these guys on defense going up here. Or from the guys on defense, and no, nothing.
You gotta get something, right? Like, for me, why can't the VZ just wait 20 seconds to go there, right? You know what I mean? Like, you're still gonna spot if they go down the one line anyway. So for me, that's just a.
They got the leopard spotted on the cross in the back.
Yeah, I don't even know why you'd put a leopard back there. I think there's way better tanks for that, but. Whatever happened to the 50B being back there? Why does nobody put a 50B back there anymore? That thing was nasty back there. That thing was nasty because you could pin a CS in the face half the time just by shooting it. Like, you didn't,
Mm-hmm.
Like, he could poke and be hold down, and, half the time that APCR was going in. At least it did for me,
Yeah, we're going to be at a little bit of a standstill here until X-REY decides they want to do a rotation.
Yeah, to me, the VZ is setting up to maybe reverse push to hill. But I don't really know. I actually think he was in a better spot than he is now. So I actually think he went into a worse spot. So I don't really like the positioning that they've done with him. He should have punished across. That's why you bring in VZ for fast damage like that. The CS is now fighting an IS4.
Well, the 4005 got a shot in on him there.
Oh, is that what it was? I thought it was the IS7 actually. But yeah, I don't GBB at this stage in time, I do not like what they're doing because their whole premise is that 4 guys underneath the hill, a Leopard 1 in the back, a Sturm Tiger here, and to react to what the other team's doing. I don't like this. Now, don't get me wrong, they could win trades here, right, and win, but considering that they've already been losing the trades and they just shot the Sturm Tiger, so now the guy's got a free ride to cap.
There's one thing
this is just slowly going bad for them. Like, it's only a little bit, but it's...
There's one thing I want to point out that could be working in their favor. We'll see what happens. That Sturm did blow up this roof. So he's going to have a little better shot here. And this IS-7 is actually playing pretty far back on this rock.
I mean, Noodle, if I said to you, hey, the enemy team's going to allow us to get on the cap with 7.5 minutes on the clock with none of us taking damage, your response to me would be GG easy, right?
Well,
like you can't allow teams to do this.
Typically, they're playing with the idea of the Sturm is going to reset. We're not going to have to really worry about that cap, right? And
I play with that idea too. When you playing the Sturm,
currently it's working. The guy's doing what he's supposed to do.
Okay, well but can't we just rotate this E5 back and put him on cap?
Sure, but we're going to have to wait and see what X-REY does, right?
Yeah.
And ideally, Freddy down there in the IS4.
Because then you're going to look way better than me. So,
well,
X-REY, you better get it together here.
I'm not saying it's a great defense. It's just I think they're playing the way they've got it set up. I think they're playing it well for what they're wanting to do anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're putting all their eggs in one basket.
For sure.
What are you telling me? So you're saying if that egg hatches the winner, we got a winner, right? I get it.
But, a lot of that's going to...
It's a lot of time to... But
it is.
For me, man, I understand that they could still win this game, but, my thing is that if you were going to allow the enemy team to get on the base in 2.5 minutes, first of all, that is quick, all right? 2.5 minutes, and they're going to be able to get on the base with every single one of their 7 tanks being full health, then you are doing something wrong, period. Right? Like, not even one pin. You let them get the mines, you let them get on the cap. Like, you need to punish areas when people have to cross. You know, like that's the advantage, right? The clock and the bleed that you can get is the advantages of playing defense. This Sturm Tiger might be able to reset this cat noodle, but he's not going to stay alive for another 5 minutes.
No, he's really getting bled out here. Oh, they're going to
push. Here they come, baby. Right off the hill. X-Ray's had enough of this. Here they come. E50M. It'd be nicer if that thing wasn't an E50M right about now, Noodle. What do you think?
100%, yeah. Well, and the VZ goes down. E5's going to have to cook here.
Imagine if this Leopard 1 was a 50B. Imagine if this Leopard 1 was a 50B, Noodle.
Mm-hmm.
This Leopard 1 just got to absolutely cook. Big shot out of the stern. Probably won a little bit more, but he's still going to take 750 any day. IS-4 hanging on.
X-Ray's got to focus out the C5 here. IS-4 moves up to try to block for the E5.
They can't get this IS-4 dead, Noodle. Oh, they finally got him. It took like 5 kill shots for that guy.
The Sturm's going to have to get a good shot here to try to help his team out.
He's going to.
He's going to have a hard time. I mean...
Well, I thought he was going to be able to hit that IS-7. Ooh, nice
there we
kill
go.
coming out of the IS-4. Nice shot in the Sturm. You would think these heavies would stop showing their booty to the Sturm. Nice shot of the E50M. I mean, this IS-7 probably would have been dead yesterday after the E50M. But X-Ray only got 3 tanks left.
Yeah, but they got a full health E5 and a poo barn that's about to come around and give this Leopard,
I mean,
a little business.
We went.
Oh, Jesus.
Oof.
1445, man.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, this E5 needs to get in front of this 4005.
The Sturm could delete the 4005 here, but he's gonna E1, does get it. He will end up going down to this E5 most likely. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty well over here. I guess
no, it's not.
There is a chance that he could win this, but
over. I mean, let's be real. I thought this one was over because I thought they were just going to wait for the 4005 to kill the Sturm and cap the base, and they decided, here we go, let's go into 3-way crossfire, right? So, I mean, I don't know, man. I have no idea why you would push that the way they just did that.
Yeah, I don't either.
That was a hard throw. I'm sorry. That was a pretty hard throw in a way, right? Like you kind of had the game. You were winning the trades. It wasn't tremendous winning trades, but you just need to get that Sturm out. They only had one guy in the one line anyway. You still had 2 CSs on the hill. You still could have went the other way. Right, like they could have easily just put a heavy tank on hill, put the CSs, killed the E50M. Like this is a match they should have 100% won. But let's see if the C5 can still win it for him. This is not over. Pin here, that guy's dead. Pin there. If he gets a little bit of nice roll, he's dead.
Well,
but he's got to play, right?
It's doable, but boy, is the pressure on for this one.
I mean, for me, if he's the guy who called the push, he'd better win the game, right? You know what I'm saying? But if he ain't, then I wouldn't feel pressure.
It's gonna be hard. I mean,
good matches. That was a good match.
Oh no, it was great. But again, it was GBB putting all their eggs in one basket, and X-Ray kind of playing into the basket.
No, that was not playing into the basket.
Well,
that
you can
was
call it whatever you want, but
that was setting yourself on fire. They didn't play. I don't know. Like that was to. You really want to know what I think that was?
Oh man,
that was
okay. So you got the bounce. I was gonna say this is gonna get really tight here.
I told you.
It's gonna get. This isn't.
Shoots HG. He needs a high roll. That's all he needs is a high roll.
He needs to bounce another shot. Oh, did he just reload? What happened to the E5 there? Did he?
Yes, I think he tried to change cells.
Oh no! If he could have killed that E4, that Sturm, I don't know. The Sturm was coming. He may not have had enough time to get the gun depression to shoot him before the E5 reloaded again.
Either way, on the side of GBG, the E50M, which I felt like they probably could have had a better DPM tank there, but he did go 11 for 15, so not terrible pins. You got 4150 out of him, so good damage. Sturm doing his deal in the back, 1 kill. 30-50 out of him. Leopard 1, 2 kills, 30-30 out of him. IS4, 2 kills, just shy of 24. E5, 1 kill, 1200 at him. VZ55, probably should have punished. I actually think he had not a great game. Couple pins at him, 850. And then the other IS4, 1 kill, 560 out of him. And on the side, actually, the 4005, just shy of 5K. They probably should have just let him get the 5K and kill this turn, but they didn't. E5, 3 kills, 45-50. Those are 2 monster games. For you to lose a game when you have 2 guys killing half the team and almost dropping 10K, that one's got to sting, right? Got a Chieftain, 19 out of him. 1 CS, 1050. The other CS, 1050. Pretty identical games. One had a little bit of spotting, though. And then the Valor had 2 kills, just shy of 1,000. And IS7, only 1 pen. So, for me, that kind of seemed like X-Ray, I think, just was winning the trades. And they were like, hey, let's just go kill these guys. We're better than them. And then they found out, well, if you go into Crossfire, it doesn't matter what you think, right?
I mean, in reality, they didn't even need to do that. They just needed to keep, doing what they were doing, let the 4005 cook, kill the Sturm, and then from that point on.
Yeah, they didn't need to do that at all. But
no.
I really, to me, that seemed like an ego, right? I don't know. Like, for me, that was like, hey, we don't need to wait to win this match. Let's go get them.
Oh, wow. GBB is just picked and ready to go here.
And that could kind of come back and bite you because, I don't know these guys, but they got a lot of guys in that party. Maybe somebody gets salty. Maybe GBB gets a little bit of a momentum boost, right? Now they're feeling good. Let's see how this plays out, because I think coming into this, X-Ray wasn't first, right? They've really only lost 1 match, and it was a really close one. So you would probably say that, looking on paper, that they're the favorite, right? But they're down now.
Yeah, I mean, based on standings, for sure, they're the favorite in this match. But GBB's not too far behind, I mean, they're right there, almost neck and neck with them. Excuse me. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Taco, really appreciate you being here. We'll do this whole tank and mat bands until we get some graphics done, which are being worked on.
Is darkness in the stream?
Who knows?
Not me. Sorry. I feel like every time I have to do my Discord thing, I just probably go silent for like 3 minutes. It's probably weird, but either way.
Ready to rock here.
Whoa, GBB's got a cool logo, though. What is that, a Care Bear? Just going ham? All right, either way. On the side of X-Ray, we have 2 Valors, a machine, an E5, an IS4, CS63, and a Grill 15. And on the side of GBB, we have a 215B, Captain British, E5, IS4, Marat, 2 CSs, and a Grill 15.
All right, so it looks like GBB is going to go for a little bit of one-line punish here and take the hill, mines, whatever you want to call it. This Valor is going to be in a position to get at least a shot in here. Does get one. Will he eat another one?
No. They should at least try to shoot him. Okay, at least one guy tried to shoot him.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to just RBRT things when you're going by him if you're going to a hill.
100%.
But at least, he got a little bit of damage. They ate it back right there. Taco Cat eats it back. I mean, I guess 1 pin's better than none. It's more than GBB did. But let's see, they got a CS machine down there. Honestly, the only difference between X-Ray and GBB strat is that they don't put a Leopard 1 in the corner and they put a grill over here at the K3 spot.
Mm-hmm.
And they put a machine instead of a VZ. But it's the same concept of this defense, right? Just that one spot switched.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you look at attack, right, they decide to put a guy at E1 and not another guy with the 215B. So kind of same thing going. We'll see how this goes. I think X-Ray I think they're confident on the trades here, so they probably want this. But it's also interesting that you take a machine, and the machine's not the guy going up there trying to get the punish on the hill. Shout out to Wolfie. I'm sure he's not watching, but Wolfie used to do that for us. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Gamers all in on X-Ray. Well, you're down so far. So what does GBB stand for?
Let me look that up. That's a good
Chat?
question. I could tell you rather quickly here. They must have a, yeah, they do have a thing in there. We have cap pressure applied.
Yep. IS4, E5 playing an interesting position there, but I don't hate it. E5's coming down, so instead of them electing to put a TD down here, X-Ray elects to, hey, we're going to come down and battle you. Kind of what hurt them the last time, right? Let's come down and battle them. They're going to come up here and battle. X-Ray's pretty much, we want to send 5 people to one area every match.
Yeah, but they're going to kind of push the hill here.
They're going right in front of a Captain British.
Ooh, some decent
grill,
punish on the push up. The grill's even coming to the hill.
The grill missed.
GBB's for sure going to lose this hill here.
Well,
no. Maybe not.
No. Maybe. The Marat needed to kill that Valor. That was the thing I was waiting for, right? But let's see. Captain British coming up. Taco Cat. Is the grill coming off from A4 yet? Yes, he is. We got the real Tank B coming in. So what do we think? Whoever wins this hill battle probably wins the game, right, Noodle?
100%.
Okay, well, we got a 3v4 here. Machine on fire. Big shot out of the grill. That is a daddy shot, dude, right there, boy. Ronaldo is
gonna come in. This grill really needs to get another shot in here before he goes down. He does. He does. That's a good shot.
Oh man, the real B went from 0 to 0 pretty quick right there. Ram, we got CS Ram. So this CS should be able to kill this CS. See if Captain British gets a shot. Probably won't have to. He eats a shot though. He's gonna die. Captain British is gonna die.
They won that, and they've also been winning the battle on the cap as well. They were able to get the IS4 down for X-Ray.
Yep.
E5 is now going to be pretty healthy going into a one-on-one battle here.
Ronaldo is a beast. All right, this guy is taking everybody down on 57 hit points. Look at this guy. Indestructible.
Now, I was going to say, if they couldn't kill him there, that would be very weird.
Yeah.
This E5 over here has taken X-Ray's E5 to Pound Town.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we jinxed this guy, too. Well, the other guy's got 3 marks, so what's going on? Why is he getting pounded out here, Noodle? Why do we got a guy with 1 marks pounding a 3 mark?
He gives the pub matches the Gambit effect.
Oh, woo, pulled out the... Oh, that was a good shot, though. Ooh, honestly, you jinxed this other... Dude, as soon as you open up my mouth...
I might have, yeah.
Dude, I gave the grill... Dude, that grill had such a good shot, man. Right? And then he ran into a rock and got sandwiched and smushed.
All right. That was a good round for GBB. Man, I've got news for you. After watching those first 2 rounds, you know, X-Ray better turn it on. GBB's playing today. They're here to win this match.
X-Ray's gotta stop YOLOing into Crossfire.
That would help.
Like, they YOLO'd into a 215. Like, who's on the top thing? Captain British Taco Cat. You're YOLO'd in front of a 215B. He literally is just shooting you. Boom, boom, boom. How much damage is that tank gonna do? Like, why are you doing that? Like, why? Like, if you're going to push the hill on mines, you need to know you were going to win the hill. Because that thing, like, you didn't necessarily need to do that. But then I guess if they figured they were going to have the E5 in the back, that was their plan all along. But, like, X-Ray's not taking the step before they push, which means get a tank to go down the one line, shoot Captain British in the side, move him back, then push the hill. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you need to take away the guy who's going to slaughter you when you push before you push. They choose not to do that. If you're going to continue to choose not to do that, well, then Taco Cat's going to remind you what's going on. And apparently that E5 is the 1 mark E5 over there is an animal. So, either way, side of GBB. Got a 215B, 2 kills, 36 out of him. E5, 2 kills, 3350 out of him. The girl had that nice fire, big kill, 1 kill, just shy of 24 out of him. CS, 2 kills, just shy of 22 out of him. Other CS got focused out before the other one, but he still got 16 off. IS4 probably won a little bit more out of him. Actually, 12. And the Marat probably won another pin or 2 out of him, just shy of 9. And on the side of X-Ray, Ronald Rondino, Good game out of him. 2 kills, 47. That's a lot of damage for a Valor. E5, 1 kill, 37. A lot of damage for an E5. CS63, 2 kills, just shy of 18. Grill, 15. Only a couple pins, just shy of 14. Machine, only 1,200. Probably want a little bit more out of him. Other Valor, 900. And last but not least, the IS4. Only just shy of 400, which is really weird to get that low of a roll. But either way.
Yeah, and we're going to move on to
a little bit more at
GBB's
the
map pick
bottom on
here.
X-Ray there. But you're going to have that because when you're going to cross and make that push, you're really sacrificing a tank.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always viewed it like in my head is that like if I had 4 guys and I push into 3, by the time my 3 guys get to fight, by the time my 4 guys get to fight to 3, it's a 3v3, right? So if you're confident that you can sacrifice a tank and then still take that position and get that tank back with the next move, then it's okay to do it, I guess, in that way, but you can't just let people just get shot. Look at this lineup coming out of GBB. Marat, E50M, CS63, E50M, E6, CS63, 1 IS7. So what's the deal with that, Noodle?
I mean, I'm really...
What's the deal with that one? Where are we going with this, Noodle?
I'm going to go with they've got a plan. Yeah, I mean, and I'm going to hope that that's true, you know?
I'll say this game, and I know you're going to hear this 5 minutes late. I think your prediction's still going to win. Because I think somebody there is going to wake up. Because as much as, yeah, GBB is making X-Ray pay for their mistakes, yeah, 100%. They're doing a terrific job of doing that. But they are not forcing them into mistakes, right? So...
Yeah, I agree with that.
As long as X-Ray can stop throwing their own games, this probably gets back to where I think in round 6 we could be looking at a 3-3, right? But either way, on the side of X-Ray, we got a Valor IS7, triple Marat and Sturb, and on the side of GBB, we got an IS7 Marat, 2 E50Ms, 2 CS63s, and an E6 making his appearance on Westfield, and some random decoy guy.
All right, so they are indeed going to send their entire team
Gambit,
up
this guy
to the
ain't
hill
got
here.
gold marks. How did he get in? Gambit, I know you're out there listening somewhere.
I don't think he is.
I know he's not. I'm just...
I don't know. They may have quit comp. I don't know.
Nah, I'm sure Gambit maybe just take a little break. We used to take breaks too, man.
X-Ray...
I mean, God forbid, the fact that Gambit's still playing this game, I mean, I hate to say it, is a miracle in itself. You know?
So this guy is going to spot these guys. Does he get oh boy.
I hope he gets
he did get shot. I thought he was going to peek more than he did, but he kind of knew better.
Gambit, you might need to get your team back and get this guy into training.
To be fair,
well, they got the information. It's not terrible. Like, to get that information, eat a pin is not all day, because at the end of the day, you're playing without a light tank, right?
Well, and he got out, right?
So, yeah. Well, who's going to catch him?
Now, this is where it's going to get really weird for GBB.
I don't think so. I think they're just going to send it. They're coming. They're coming. There's no way they're not coming with this IS7. Wherever Eric goes, this team, I think, is going. I don't think it's a good play, but I also think it can win. I think with the cap pressure, if they force Sturv and Marats to have to come back and have to play on the cap, and they literally just get... See, the one thing is, like, I would like to see GBB have a 2D here, right? So they can kind of post a TD where maybe where, like, Ronald or Rondino is when they take him. After they kill him, it would be great to have a TD right there.
Oh, Lord, you know? They are setting up something special.
there's nothing else that they can do. Oh. The only problem with this strat is that anybody from X-Ray, they should know that this is coming, right? Here we go.
Oh,
I like that they're pushing both tanks. This is actually good. It's not... I'm not saying the push is good, but the fact that at least they're splitting and have a plan here is good.
This guy is going to get rammed out of existence. Jesus. Jeez. Oh
well,
my God.
Well, if X-Ray wasn't ready to play, they just got a wake-up call, dude. That's like a grenade getting thrown through your window when you're sleeping, right? Here we go. This is what I'm saying. Triple cap pressure. GBB coming in with a plan. coming in with these medium tanks. Eric probably in the worst spot you could possibly be in on a Westfield. Why are you driving through the bottom of the middle, dude? You don't need to put 5 on cap here, boys. Maybe leave one guy up there to snipe besides a Marat.
Well, I like the
one more
CS
guy
going to the
help.
corner. I like him going to the corner here.
Yes, but he should have already been there. But they don't need to here, I don't think. I would like to see them leave a guy. And why is this Marat not shooting the IS-7?
I don't know, but this Marat's
What
going to go down.
are you doing? Shoot somebody.
The C6 is in no man's land. He's going to start eating it from this Marat and Sturv. There it comes. IS-7's going to get a shot in on him too. There's one.
I hate to pick on you there, Freddie, but your clip should have been out 10 seconds ago. All right, and you should have pinned all your shots. It took you 20 seconds to shoot 3 shots on tanks that aren't even looking at you, man. Like, let's go, dude.
They're
now
coming
you're
off the cap to kill the IS-7. I dig it.
They shouldn't have to come off the cap to kill the IS-7. Captain Freddie here, who decides he likes to just slide on rocks for whatever reason. That guy's throwing, man. You're throwing, Freddie. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're doing, but that's a throw. They still might get this, but I don't.
I think they're gonna.
I don't. Yeah, but like, why is somebody else not up there with him? Like, why? Like, why?
Well, honestly, I don't know that they needed it. Like, these 2 CSs in this corner have really put in a lot of work.
Listen, man, this game is already GG over. Right? Like, no, they don't, like, you don't need it, but now you got a Marat. Like, their praise now, yeah, they're depending on guys from the bottom to kill that Marat. Like, I'm going to clue you in on something, right? If a good player gets up there in a Marat, if both these Marats came and they played hold down, those CSs in the corner aren't killing them, and they're killing the guys on cap. Right, so like,
I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, man.
In this scenario, like, those 2 CSs put in a lot of work. They really kept that Marat from X-Ray from. I mean, he couldn't even play the game.
So the CSs were 06 here and Dark Vader, right? So we'll see. We'll see how much work they did. I'm gonna say I bet you one did a lot, one did nothing.
Probably, yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, we're wrong a lot watching these matches because I think what I expect to happen doesn't really usually happen.
No, definitely
What's up,
don't.
big dog?
That was a good round for GBB, man. They clearly
came with a plan. They're up 3-0.
Yeah. And hey,
right?
I would love, like, and I'm not saying this isn't true. I don't know. Like, I maybe one of those guys can tell us, but it really to me seemed like they had planned out pushing that CS into like that Ram seemed planned. And holy shit, did it do a lot of damage.
Well, I think what you're seeing is that I'm gonna be honest. I think X-REY probably has a little bit better players. That's what it seems to me. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna throw 2 games in the beginning, give the team momentum, and then let them ram you, now you're in a 3-0 hole. And I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with the GBB party, but they ain't fighting and feeling bad about themselves right now. You know what I'm saying? On the side of GBB, even though I gave him a little bit of critique, he still was MVP. 1 kill, 3,000 damage. IS-7, who led the charge? 2560 out of him. E50M, just shy of 2,500. And 06 in his CS, 3 kills, 1,500, so he was pumping damage. And the other CS with 0 kills and just shy of 1,200 was pumping damage. And the E50M 1 kill 1,000, and the other E6 1 kill 600. Those are digs at you, by the way, Noodle.
I don't think so because they won them the game. Like, I have no doubt about it.
You can think whatever you want, but I'm telling you they are. But either way, on the side of this Sturv, you got 36 out of him. The Marat 1 kill 2,250. Other Marat 1 kill 1,200. Valor just over 1K. IS-7 just over 900. Other Valor 750, and the other Marat couple pins just shy of 600 out of him.
Hey Vader, welcome in.
Yeah.
Darkness, welcome in. John Man, Chili Chad, Random Gamer.
John Man's back. All right, I haven't seen John in a little while. I wonder where John's been.
John,
gotta get a good John Man in your life. I need like John to stop on my life like once a week.
John comes
know?
more than Monkey or Darkness or Vader. Just gonna throw that out there. Hey, John, man, why don't you hit that exclamation point watch time for me, John, man?
Yeah, but John used to do streaming and stuff with you back in the day, so you're pulling numbers from years ago to use against people. That's unfair.
Whatever.
Well, yeah. Well, at least you acknowledge it.
Yeah, X-Ray's gonna have to get it together here. They're down, 0-3.
I mean, that last round, I don't think you can really blame X-Ray. They got caught off guard. The other team had a plan. Things like that are going to happen. Like, you have to plan when you play a series like this. You're not going to go in there and sweep the other team most times, right? Doesn't matter. Like, they're going to get you off guard. You're going to have the RNG against you, whatever. But you can't give away games in semifinals and finals. It's tough. But either way, it's decided GBB, who's making the dream come alive here on Sunday. We got a Chieftain IS-7 Rat, 2 E50Ms, Leopard 1 E6, so another lineup which is pretty medium tank heavy, so we got 5 mediums out of that. And on the side of X-Ray, we got a Chieftain, a Valor, WCS, T100 LT, and a Grill 15.
On defense, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know.
It depends. If X-Ray decides to send like 3 to the hill and they have 5 there and they jump them, it's a terrific plan. If X-Ray decides to do what they're doing now, I like the light tank out of X-Ray. I think this is going to be a huge advantage as long as this guy is, a decent light tank player, and I'm sure he is. Well, I'm not sure he is, but I hope he is. So we'll say, but this could very easily be X-Ray wins this game, sweeps the next map, and we're where I thought we were going to be 3-3 tie. I'm calling 3-3 tie, Noodle, in round 6.
Possible.
What do you think? What do you think?
I don't really know, because GBB's kind of surprised me the whole time, right? So.
All right.
I think we're about to find out real quick, though. I'm just not a big fan of only mediums being up here to defend against heavies and a TD. This guy eats one.
No, this is I was thinking they were going to hope for an overmatch and go for it, right? But if you were going to take this, they actually need to go the other way and let them have this. They do have an IS-7 down there. They don't have anybody in the corner, so.
Oh, good punish into the Valor when he peeked.
Yep, that was great.
He gave it back to the Marat in the back.
Yep.
Yeah, they're getting him some punish.
They're going for it.
GBB's doing a really good job punishing these guys when they poke.
This CX on X-Ray looks like he's got an itch, doesn't he? It looks like they're looking to play. I'm telling you, man, GBB's trading with a little bit of confidence seems to be way a lot better. Boom.
I'm seeing 100%. Never mind. I was going to say I was seeing 100% pin ratio.
I mean, the only problem with trading with heavies is that you're starting off the trade already losing, in a sense, right? Because you're going to get hit for 400, and you're going to trade for 400, but you can't, right? You need to pin one more shot and take one less pin, right?
Oh, this chieftain coming around for GBB is going to find... He did find the grill.
Yeah, this is a mistake by the grill. What are you doing? Finish the grill! Oh. Somebody made a call out maybe to finish a tank or something. GBB falling apart a little bit here on the ridge. Maybe they got a little bit too big for their bridges here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that Chieftain rough game last time. Even though he pinned shots, but his positioning seems to be a little bit off. Like he doesn't know where he's going the whole time. And we got fish in a barrel, Noodle.
Yeah.
We got a fish in a barrel. Here comes the light tank. Love this.
I mean, ultimately, X-Ray really needed this win.
I'm telling you, I think come round 6, we're going to be 3v3.
We are going to be moving into X-Ray's map pick.
Ooh, Ronald Rondino out, though.
Hey, Mozzie, thanks for the lurk. Really
How
appreciate
come
it.
I'm not getting my sports updates on my tablet anymore?
All right, so they're going to get this guy down here. They're going to take this victory. They're going to bring him back to 1-3. And we will be moving on to X-Ray's map pick.
Great job, team.
Yeah, I don't know what, maybe GBB had a plan there and it just didn't work out, right? Like maybe they didn't think X-Ray was going to bring tanks to the top and they thought they were just going to get
That's
it
the
for free.
only thing I can think. That's the only thing I can think, that they were just planning on jumping the top.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, there's heavy tanks here. And then I think what happened was, instead of them leaving, they started winning trades and they were like, hey, we got this. And then kind of one tank got out of position, then another tank kind of got out of position, and kind of just slowly went bad. But on side of GBG, E50M, just shy of 27 of him. IS7, who was in the bottom, did all that damage at the end. 1 kill, 1850 out of him. Leper, one just shy of 18. Freddy and the Chieftain was doing good, and then it kind of fell apart. 950 out of him. E6, 950 out of him. Marat, 750 out of him, and 600 out of the E50M. And on the side of X-Ray, Chieftain, 3180, Grill 15, 2 kills, just over 27 out of him. The Valor ended up going down at the end, 1 kill, 27 out of him. CS didn't get a kill, but he got 1850. T100LT light tank coming in there, getting 3 kills, doing 18. That's a pretty good game out of a light tank. Also gave them the information that nobody was on the other side, really. And you have the Valor, just shy 18. The other CS ended up going down, got 1 kill before he went down, just shy 900 out of him. So let's see what X-Ray picks here. Let's see if they start to turn this around slowly. I think they can. I think this is very much in grip. I think Sand River is a good pick. I think if you're X-Ray, you want to pick maps that are more spread out, believe it or not. So when you make your pushes, there's less people to punish you. They're going to keep playing the way they are. But we'll see. But also, if you're a GBB, you got to remember, like, this is how I kind of used to, you know, I mean, like, you played for me, but I used to, like, if we used to get a lead, I used to tell everybody, you only got to win 1 per map. Let's just go and split, you know, just make sure we win the first one, then you can even try something in the second one, try to catch them off guard, get a cheesy win or whatever you want to say, you know. But when you're in the driver's seat, you want to stay in that seat.
Hey, Manty, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome in.
John Minute spent 4 days watching Noodle. That's way less than even me.
Okay, but that's
close to what Vader had. What did Vader have?
That's
2
4.
days?
That's 4 days more than Monkey. Just gonna throw that out there.
No, Monkey had 10 hours.
Monkey
but
had
Vader
like
had like 2 days. Yeah, Monkey had like 10 hours, but Vader had like 2 days and change.
Nah, I think he was like 23 hours.
No, he was like 2 days and change. Because I was 4 days. Yeah, I was like 4 days and 10 hours. Vader's was like 2 days and 6 hours because he was almost just half what I was. And then Monkey was like something 10 hours. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Don't be hating on my man Vader, dude. Vader's number 3 out here, and you're hating on the guy. Think about it. If Vader's number 3 gets replaced, your number 3's only got 10 hours. Who's looking bad then, Noodle?
Random Gamer's been here for like 17 days, and he's already got a day. Look at this guy, bro.
Wow. What a beast. What a beast. I've been here for 4 years, and I barely got the 4 days. Guess you'd get a day a year, right? But I also don't know if that thing's even accurate, Noodle.
Oh, it is.
You know? Yeah, okay. Yeah. You can't sit there with 100% confidence and tell me that you don't know. You don't know what's going on out here.
There's a 0.0003% chance it's not accurate. I just did that math all in my head.
No,
just right off the rip.
Stupid number. And try to throw in a 3 there so it sounded like you knew what you were talking about.
Like I broke it down in my head. Like it was like Einstein level breakdown. Hit you with the numbers.
Boom. Hot numbers, huh?
All right, so these guys are ready here.
Well, GBB not going full medium on Sand River.
Well, probably a good idea. I mean, I'm not going to hate on it, right? They clearly had that figured out what they wanted to do on that attack, and it was awesome to watch.
Yeah, but I mean, X-Ray should have known. I think X-Ray of seeing the map in the beginning, I mean, seeing what's there, to me, it's like they're not, it's like they're playing chess without thinking what they're just moving pieces, not worried about the consequence of where that piece goes. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's what it seems like to me. But either way, on the side of GBB, we got a QL, a Chieftain, IS-7 Marat, E50M, E6 Grill, and on the side of X-Ray, we got a Chieftain Valor, 3 Object 277s, and 2 IS-7s. So we're going full heavy, 5 Russian heavies, 2 British heavies, and we're gonna attack with that. So now, if you're X-Ray, is this in their party? They said, hey, these guys like to play medium tanks. We can out-trade them in heavy tanks with the more health. We just got to get there. That's what we should do.
I don't like
Maybe
the
that
route.
slows things down for them. I don't like bringing all heavy tanks. I mean, no light tank, not even a medium tanks, but it can work if the other team can't punish. See, the thing is, like, when the other team brings all heavy tanks, you need to take map, right? Like, you need to be on the K line right now. If you are GB, you need to be on the K line. You need to spot the middle of the map. You need to spot the A line. Like, you need to be spotting the A line. You need to be spotting the middle and G line. You need to be spotting the K line. You need to spot in the middle what you're doing with the Chieftain. But you can't just let people sneak up on you in heavy tanks, man. Like, what is this?
It's
You're just
not
going to let
ideal.
3 heavy tanks get there? Now, if you're X-Ray, Noodle, why are you doing this with nobody on the K line to support your team? Here we go,
Heavy
crossfire.
power.
We're just gonna go into a QL's gun. They got a plan to go get him though. E50M's gun. God, if GBB would stop using E50M's to cover tanks, boy. They do get a pin there. QL's gonna end up in a 1v1. The other guys are having trouble climbing the hill at the moment. Gas tank out. QL pin him so your team can shoot him. Ooh. This E6 has got to start pumping some numbers, Noodle. Taco Cat, start pumping some numbers. There we go. Now, if you had a guy in the K-line, Noodle, guess what? Every time this QL decided to do what he's doing now, he would have been dead a minute ago. X-Ray again, once again, pushing without tanks to support their push. Or take tanks away from shooting the people that are shooting their tanks. Nobody's there to shoot the E6, nobody's there to E50M, nobody's there to shoot the QL, so.
Yeah, I'm not
But at the end of the day, GBB's Marat just got
nailed. I saw that.
molested on the top. Yeah. Now that really, really helps X-Ray.
I'm not really sure what we just watched in the South.
What? Well, we just watched one tank slowly die for another tank. This Marat's getting jumped on or something. He's down.
Yeah, I missed it. Did he actually get to pin 3 shots there before he went out?
I don't know. I was watching on the bottom. I had to come back. This map's big, man.
Yeah.
And it also seems like the fast mode is not as fast as it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. This Chieftain
you
got
feel like
tracked
that
on the
too?
crossover. No.
Well, I do.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
It's slower. It's slower. I'm telling you, dude. It's slower.
I don't ever turn it on because I don't want to. Oh, you popped his top?
I'm always toggling back and forth.
I don't because I don't want to make everybody in the stream sick.
I'm already sick.
If this Chieftain can manage to get, there we go. I mean,
Nah, dude, he's got Ronald Rondino, dude. This guy 1v1 beats. Did you not learn on mines? You don't roll up on Ronald Rondino, dude. He rolls up on you. You know what I'm saying? And then he finishes it off, dude.
I don't really.
Dude, it's close still. What is? What the? Oh, Ronald Rondino. Just stop and pin it, Grill.
Ah,
Dude,
you needed to pin that.
You need to know when the guy's on reload. You do not need to go full over a hill when the guy can't shoot you. You need to make him pay for that. Because even if you make him pay for that, then you're in the driver's seat. Right? Because your DPM's high. Stop and pin him!
Oh, my dogs are barking. Yeah, he needed to pin that, and then he could have took another shot right here, get him down to a one shot.
Stop and pin him! Thank you.
Now he can run.
Now kill him.
Eat a couple.
No, don't run. Don't run. Take a shot from Ronald Rondino. Kill him. Go on the ridge at what do we got? F7, F6 there, where F7 meets F6, and shoot the guy on the cap and win the game. Don't ram this guy. Oh my lord. All right, well, the B man still in control of his own destiny. He's got a grill. It's got a little bit of speed. What does this bad boy do? 65?
Still gonna have a hard time getting this.
All right, we don't know
here.
how fast it goes, but it goes not slow. What are you talking about? He's got a hard time. He can take a shot all day long.
Yeah, but this isn't gonna be the easiest thing to do here.
He could also fall if he fell off this thing and rolled and died. I would.
Well,
I don't know. Man.
He's all
Be
Lord.
careful, buddy. Oh Lord.
See, the thing is, if he goes in here and bounces a shot,
why is he going down? Why are you pushing a tank where you know where he is from the low ground? The love of Christ.
He's gonna eat one. Okay, then he's gonna get a shot off. If he bounces, yeah, 8-1. Now he's got to pin this. He has to take his time. Jesus. He needed to take his time. He knew he could have ate 2 more. Yeah, all he had to do was just take his time and
I've
pin
known Noodle for a long time, and I'm going to tell you something, people in chat. He don't yell out Jesus a lot.
It's because he really...
He don't yell out Jesus a lot. I do. He don't. We just got a hot noodle Jesus.
It's because he really needed to pin that shot, man. Like, okay, he got it, but damn.
Well, don't get closer to that. And I hate to say this. That is like a backbreaker for X-REY.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, man. But on the side, the real Tank B, we want him to stop, pin some shots. But at the end of the day, you can say what you want, you can say what you will, but he got the job done.
He did.
3 kills, 49. And it's unfortunate he had to be the victim of the Noodle Jesus, too. Because he was MVP. And then the other 2 kills, 28 out of him. E50 had 1 kill, 2750. E6 just shy of 26. IS7 just shy of 16. QL 1 kill, just shy of 12. And the Marat, just 1 pin out of him. Probably want a little bit more out of him. And on the side of X-REY, we got Object 277, 1 kill, 3169. Valor, 1 kill, just shy of 31. Other IS7, 2 kills, just shy of 22. Other IS7, 21 out of him. Object 277, 18. Chieftain, 1650. And last but not least, the third Object 277. He had 800 on the dot.
Yeah, so this is the Marat that got pushed on that left, right? He did not finish 3. I didn't get to see what happened, right? But
somebody landed on his head, I think.
Yeah, so that would have helped a little bit, but they still got the win. Yeah, I mean the Jesus thing, it's like, I don't know. This is the way that I look at it, right? If I was in that position, I know I'm going in, or at least think I can take 3 shots, right? On best case scenario, and I know he's a 1 shot. And if you're coming from the top, you know you're going to eat 1 in your turret coming over that hill before you can even shoot. So the guy goes on reload, right? So in my mind, you're like, all right, come over the hill, eat 1, push, take my time, get a really good shot, kill the guy, right? But he pulls over and shoots the dirt.
Yeah, but you should never go the low ground anyway.
I don't disagree with you, but
at the end of the day, like, all of this is all getting created by the same concept of the whole thing that's been going on. This X-REY team does not care about where they're going to be shot from. They never ever put a tank to suppress the people that are going to damage their tanks. You cannot win the way that they are playing. Right?
Well,
now I understand, I understand you can overpower people with mechanical skill and stuff, and that to me is maybe what they've been relying on in the league. But like, this is once again, they go for that QL. They don't leave anybody on the K line to help kill the QL. They don't leave anybody suppress the E6. They don't push the E50M. They don't push the top. They just push 3 tanks into 1 and let the other team shoot them. Right? Now, like, this is 3 matches out of these 5 that we have seen. X-REY, because of their call to push, where they push and how they push, has cost them the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's not forget the fact that we just watched 3 heavies push K0.
Well, that was the whole premise of how what I just said started, though, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's like you can't play like that. You can't just let people sit there and shoot you. Like you can now. You can do that at the end of the match. Like, let's say the match starts and we trade and maybe we get a tank and a half. And then I say, well, okay, I'm up a tank and a half. I can sacrifice a tank to get a tank because your tanks hold more value than my tank. So a trade, an even trade, is actually not an even trade. For you, it's better for me, right? So, like, you can do that, but you can't do that off the rip. These guys do that off the rip. They don't kill a tank and then they go, like, you saw it on mines, saw it on mines, and you just saw it there. But then when GBB doesn't do anything most of these matches, they let them make the mistake. But then when they YOLO, they cheeks. So we'll see. We might have an upset here going on, but what do we need? We still need 2 more wins for GBB, though, right?
Yeah.
And my prediction of 3-3 going into next map has been thrown out the windows. And I was banking on that, Noodle.
I know, yeah.
But either way, yeah, I was banking on that one. But you know what? I'll trade that every day for a Noodle. So on the side of X-Ray, we got a Highlander, Super Conqueror, Double Valor, IS-7, Double Morant. On the side of GBB, we got a Chieftain, IS-7, E50M, 2 Leopard 1s, E6, and a V5. An important match. I mean, I think if you're X-Ray, you can't lose this. And I think if you're GBB, you just keep this momentum going. If you can.
I don't want to jinx them, but man, I think they're actually playing pretty good tonight.
Who?
GBB.
I just think they're just shooting tanks in the back with the other teams letting them.
Sure.
I mean, okay, if you look at that last match, they found a way to win. Like that, like to me, I've always felt like good teams and good camaraderie, and if your team is good, you find a way to win the close games, and bad teams find a way to lose the close games. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I've always believed that. Now obviously there's RNG and there's this and that, but for me, there's nobody. I mean, I said this last night we watched teams play, but there is the biggest problem with X-Ray to me is very clearly strats, and I think that's probably one of the rare times I say that when I watch a team play, because I don't really like to make that assumption, but you got to add another layer to their strats, right? They need another kind of step, right? Or they need to slow down a step or spread out. They need to use a little bit more angle, a little bit more prepared on how they push and how they defend and how they rotate, right? Because GBB hasn't done, they had that nice play on Westfield, but they haven't done anything. Like where they got 4 wins, I would say 3 of those wins, they didn't do anything to actually promote where, they should have won that match. They just let the other team beat themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. X-Ray electing not to put a tank in K0. Do we think that's a mistake?
Nah.
We'll see. GBB's IS-7 Freddy having a rough day sometimes out there. Ends up getting damage, but he's eating damage a lot. He's about, what is that? Yeah, he's about almost half dead in his IS-7. Eric takes a shot on top of the head from the Super Conqueror. I don't really like what his chieftain is. I think you need to be more up, and I think in a heavy tank is an extremely tough place to spot because you're just going to constantly be spotted. He's moving up now. We'll see if he makes this.
Yeah, GBB's going to have a little bit of an issue here. They actually gave up. He only took 1 shot at the IS-7 up there in the A8. And I guess now he's looking for shots. He got one.
Nice.
That's going to help him. I was just getting ready to say, I guess he's going to look for shots down there. He's the guy that needs
to die, right? He's the guy that needs to die.
Ideally.
The problem with I mean, you have an E50M, 2 Leopards, and E6. So it's not great, but it's not terrible. Like, you can get this, but they're banking on the grill.
Seeing a lot of pings. Looks like they're going to move some people and push the 9-0 line, if I'm reading the pings right.
I don't see pings anymore. I don't see pings anymore.
It's based
ever.
on the side you're on, I think.
Yeah, but I haven't seen pings in days.
Oh. Yeah, so he's pinging those
Weeks,
guys
actually,
to go.
I think.
You know,
Maybe I turned it off.
this guy's pinging a lot like you. I'm gonna be honest. I can actually understand his pings. Whoever,
Yeah, I'm a pinger.
whoever it is pinging, they're pinging pretty good, actually.
Well, I mean, it's just whatever style you like of pings, you know.
Yeah, but man, we've seen some pingers, dude.
The thing was one of the biggest pet peeves I had with this game is that they used to cut you off from pinging, and I used to sit there and go, "I'm the caller.
Yeah, yeah.
Why are you cutting me off from pinging?" Because people don't realize, like, when I say B5, it's a lot easier for a person just to see a ping and know where B5 is instead of going to B and going. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god.
I don't know about this chieftain up here.
I don't know about this Murad on X-Ray just donating half his tank.
Oh, they're coming down the hill. They're coming down the hill. Golly, I gotta move.
Here we go again.
All the way
X-Ray
across.
cannot sit still. X-Ray cannot sit still. Leopard 1, you better start pumping. Ooh, finally X-Ray makes a push and has somebody to shoot somebody who's going to cover. Ronald Rondino moving in E50M. GBB's E50M's got this covered all day. Why are you going over the top of Sand River, X-Ray? Why is your play to put 2 heavy tanks, 2 Valors at D6 right now? These guys need to put themselves in double crossfire in order to play. I'm getting convinced. The push on Freddy was pretty good down there on the IS-7. They ended up losing the ramp, but they had the coverage on the Leopard 1. It wasn't terrible. Then they push 2 Valors into an E6 and an E50M, and they're going the other way now too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh god, he ain't even gonna make it. That grill, oh, the grill's gonna go down now from guard, and it's probably gonna ram him. Shoots the dirt. Takes him out. Misses.
You had me
GBB's
confused.
got this. They're in the driver's seat. I mean, just this went from saying, okay, that Marat lost a little bit of health, we'll go, but this is just another push, and now you're on defense and you're pushing into crossfire. The IS-7 push wasn't terrible. I mean, you can even make an argument pushing the bottom even isn't the worst call in the world, but sending 2 Valos over the hill to get just absolutely slaughtered. I don't know. I don't know about that one, man.
All right, and the last Murat's going to round the corner here. Misses his first shot. Gets deleted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to put them up 5-1 here. This is game point for GBB, and they've played a really solid game tonight.
Yeah, GBB. I mean, yes, but no.
Yeah, I mean, X-Rays kind of gave them
like,
that
they
one.
haven't, like, that's the fourth win for them in a row where I'm not like GBB won that match because of this. I'm like GBB won that match because X-Ray just is making bad pushes. All right, but on the side of GBB, Leopard won free day 35 at him. V5 4 kills, 30-31. I didn't even really see that guy pump him, but he was. Eric and his chieftain 1 kill just shy of 2K. E50M 1950 out of him. ISN 17 out of him, and the E6 1 kill just shy of 15, and the Leopard 1 kill just shy of 15. So pretty good all around game, I think. You know, we haven't seen that all day out of these teams. And on the side of X-Ray, Super Conqueror just shy of 28. Marat 1 kill, 19. Other Marat 16 ended up dying on the push. Rondino, the man over there, not the best game out of him, but he got put in a bad spot. Just a couple pins, just shy of 900. Other Valor 852 pins too. IS-7 1 kill, 850. And the Highlander, big old fat donut for the bottom, huh?
Yeah.
Big old fat donut.
We are moving to GBB's map pick. They are up 5-1.
They're looking to close this out.
And they are going to Ghost Town. X-Ray will get to pick side.
I think Ghost Town's a bad. Well, okay. Do we think they're picking Ghost Town because they have a really fast strat for Cap A?
I think so. Based on the way they've been playing tonight, I don't know about
You
a
think they
fast
got a
strat.
fast? I'm saying fast Cap A.
I don't know if
baby,
it's a
all day,
fast
huh?
cap, but I think they have a strat that they've had cooked.
All right.
That's what I think. Don't know if it's a cap, but I think we're going to see something that definitely says, all right, they had this one ready.
Well, it looks like it's taking these guys a couple minutes. So I'm going to ask you this now. How are we looking for the next one? We keep pumping here if this one ends?
The next one, let me go look and see what they have going on for that game.
This one was a pretty good one. I mean, if we can bring you guys another one, I mean, this is Sunday, so the only thing I'm going to miss out on is a nap.
They have started
And I can-
playing. I don't know what that score would be just yet. I'll have to check.
All right, well, let's see if this. Well, I can't ask them. You're the asker guy. They banned the T-57. All right. Poor random gamers just watching all his noodle points, dude, go right down the drain.
It's unfortunate too, because they got some really cool little things planned out for that we're getting ready to drop in there. We've already got a couple of things new added, so I think all yours is about to go bye-bye.
That's too bad.
I'm not saying X-Ray can't come back, but man, it's just like we were talking about last
for them,
night.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think they are because I can't see them making good pushes 6 times in a row. Or 5, whatever they're going to have to do. But we'll see make or break here on the side of X-Ray. 215B double Super Conqueror E5, T58 heavy, IS-7 E4 on the side of GBB going for match point trying to close this out. 3 215Bs, Mouse, E5, IS-4, E4. Do you think we're going to see a fire?
I would assume, but we haven't seen one. I don't think. I don't think we have.
Yeah, we saw one, but I think on mine somebody went on fire, but like they went on fire blue. Oh, remember the grill had that big mama shot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They are going somewhere here.
They're going to Cap A fast.
They're blocking their
I'm telling
E4.
you.
They're making a little bit of confusion here in the spawn.
That's okay. They're ready for this. X-Ray's ready for this. X-Ray's ready. Taco Cat spotted. That's a big no-no on a big taco back there.
I don't know, man. They're stacking up here. Yeah, Taco Cat getting spotted is kind of rough. But it didn't really tell them exactly what they're doing just yet. They've stacked up. I like it. They've got a plan.
And thanks for the follow, Retro. Usually I wait for Noodle to do that, but I don't think he's looking at the chat.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Hopefully you're enjoying the show.
It's a good one. If you like tanks, I guess, right?
They're going. Where they're
Ooh.
going, it's anybody's guess. I'm going to go with...
They're going.
They're going to go
I'm
past the
telling you.
cap. They're going to battle.
I don't like this. I think they're giving X-Ray. They're doing to X-Ray what X-Ray usually does to them and just pushing into crossfire. This mouse has also been.
They changed their
Now
minds.
they're going this way. Now they're going this way.
They've
That's
discovered
actually
there's
the
too
better
many.
play.
Yes, it is. It is. One of these fireballs is going to eat it.
They need to keep the E5 with the eyes. Oh God! Here come the Captain British soldiers, dude. Oh Lord, here we go. 7-man push coming down the B.
But this is where it gets really hard to do this, man. People's guns are blocked by their teammates. It's hard to kill tanks. The X-Ray's doing a good job giving them some return punish here. I don't know if it's going to be enough. These British heavies are pumping.
It should be enough. It really should be enough. The problem is, why do you have a T-58 Rondino in the front line by himself on reload? Oh, he gave it to him as he was going by. Ooh, one shot Rondino. They're moving.
They got to pin their shots. It's going good for them so far, I believe, man. The
I don't know
C4's
what's
pumping
going
with these heavies.
He's pumping. E5's got to go down. This E4's ammo racked and toasted out of there. Mouse just lost his engine. What do we got? We got a 4v3. X-Ray's got 3.
They've quickly got to kill this super conk though, man. 2 British heavies on your rear end here. Not ideal.
That T58, the mouse getting a low roll on that T58, is that going to be the difference that this guy survives on 30?
It's possible.
Rondino,
He's coming in. He's coming in with his clip.
Rondino.
Oh, a track shot. He needed the pin.
He got a pin. He got a pin.
There's so many names dead here. I'm trying to keep with it.
Shoot the T58. That's a bounce. Huge bounce at T58. T58's only got one more shell. T58's only got one more shell. IS4 turn around.
Oh, he bounced it. He bounced it.
Yep, he's in reload now.
IS4 still looking for the kill on him though. He does get it. Oh, I don't know.
1v1.
I don't know.
We got the Colonel versus the Garden, dude. Who do you got, Noodle? Who you picking?
I gotta go with the IS4 here. But not if he shoots like that.
I'm going the other guy then. I'm going the guy who's got the 1 mark, dude. I always rock with the 1 mark.
Oh, he's pinning him.
Got no marks though. He's pinning him.
215B does have a really good height here to pin this IS4. I think I picked the wrong tank.
I think so.
That 215B is just shooting down into that so well.
Ooh. He found that spot, boy.
Oh, he's giving this IS4 the business.
Ooh.
Great job, team.
I'm gonna be honest.
Now you want to go down? X-Ray needed that. I didn't really necessarily like the push. I kind of lost a big tank for doing it. But, you know.
X-Ray won it, but I don't. Couple little mistakes from GBB right there that.
Yeah, well, you got to confuse. Yeah, I didn't really like the push with GBB. But honestly, I think if that T58 goes down when that mouse shoots him, or that mouse switches to the low gun and just gives him a little poopa shot, I think that probably ends up going a little bit.
Yeah.
The other way.
Hey, thanks for the
because
follow.
That guy having to be able to slow down that IS4 help. But either way, on the side of GBB, we have Vader and his 215B 1 kill, just shy of 38. On the side of the IS4, 1 kill, just shy of 27. Other 215B 3 kills, 25. Mouse 24. 215B 17. E4 1 and more out of him. Some critical hits. He did get a kill on 1,000. The other E5 went down a little early. Actually did more than I thought he did, but a little bit more on that bottom. And on the side of X-Ray, the guy who Noodle had no faith in winning, 2 kills, just shy of 61 damage. That is a game and a half out of Captain British Tank, and he even got some assist damage on top of that. So really solid game at him. Super Conqueror 2 kills, 31. Other Super Conqueror 3 kills, 26. That's British power up top, right? You know, that's killing, handing out DPM, letting the other people take shots. T58 heavy. I hate to put this on you, Rondino. You probably could have did a little bit more. They left you alive. You probably could have pumped over 2K there at least. Right, E4 a couple pins, 16, E5 16, IS7 maybe got focused with the E4 maybe going on there. I don't really know, but only one out of him. And we're still on match point for GBB, and they literally, if you're sitting there and you literally just have to play a whole nother round because of 400 hit points, or the IS4 just got slapped like that, probably plays a little bit of a toll on you, but we'll see.
I mean, I don't know. That round was so close that I don't really think I don't think either team. It bothers you, right? I think both teams reacted to that as best they could. Couple little things, right? Like the T58 maybe could have made that.
It bothers you.
I don't know. It was really close. It was really close.
I mean, some people get really nervous when they know everybody they play with is watching them in a 1v1 for the game, right?
That's true.
That wasn't just a game. That was a series, right? And it wasn't like, oh, better luck next time, nice try. Like, he got cheap clapped.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
he got a little cheat. Like, you know, I don't know, Noodle Man, you played for me, but there's some people who played for me where if that would have happened, they probably don't come back to the party. They just had to go.
Well, I mean, in the guy's defense, and I didn't think about this when I initially made my decision there. That 215B had a really good height. Like, it was just the perfect tank to be face hugging an IS4. Like, British heavies, maybe not the chief.
He knew where to pin him.
He did. He pinned him really well. And to be fair, it's not like the 250B is a bad tank either, right? It's a good tank.
Well, the IS-4 ain't a bad tank either.
Yeah, no, that's why I
Either
went
way.
with it.
I mean, either way, on the side of GBB, you got 3 215Bs, a mouse, E5, IS-4, E4, and on the side of X-Ray, we got 3 215Bs, 2 Super Conquerors, E5s, T-58 Heavy, so they're going to add a little bit more power. You're going to try to keep this in there. British put cooking, so they add another one, see if they can keep it.
While we're waiting on these
Wait,
teams...
did they switch sides? They didn't switch sides, did they?
Yeah, they did. While we're waiting on these teams to maneuver, I got to admit, I'm really enjoying this tonight because I think GBB has like came to the they've come to the game tonight, and like they've done some things that we normally don't see, and it's obvious that they've practiced it. They've ready, you know what I mean?
Good for them, man.
I love it.
Go
I
get
love
that
it.
win. Go get that win. I think this E5 is getting a little too big for his bridges.
Yeah, this maybe should have.
You should poke and shoot, poke and shoot, poke and shoot. That's why you go there.
He didn't even poke. But his whole team's coming, so maybe he's just waiting. They're stacking up again.
You're there to go spot. You're there to spot.
Well,
like, that's why
no
you're
need.
going
They're
down
already
there.
lit.
Okay, well that Rondino could have.
Oh
some.
Lord,
no, he's
they're
lit
going.
Now.
I
They're
think they
going
should
into
have waited.
Rondino's gun. They're going into Rondino's gun.
Yeah, I think they should have waited that one a little bit.
This E4 is about to find out why that E5 should have spotted Rondino. So you don't realize, if Ronald Rondino is spotted, that E4 knows he's going up that ramp and can come around this corner and he doesn't lose his tank. Well, I hate to say it, McConnell is having a bad time on Ghost Town. He's having a bad time. That E4 is having a bad time.
Yeah, that E4 is really unfortunate.
Well,
GBB needed
GBB
that.
said, hold my beer. We're going to pull an X-ray strat. We're going to push into you and put ourselves in a corner so you guys can shoot us from every angle.
Yeah, I think they should have waited on that for a minute here and let
You
X-Ray
should
move.
have spotted, man. You got, like, I mean, I say this all the time, but, like, you played for me, right? Like, you only make blind pushes if you don't have the option to make educated pushes, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's no reason, there is zero reason to make a blind push a minute into the match unless you are really confident in what the other team's going to do. Like, you play a team and they always run the same strat, or maybe they only have 2 strats and you're up and you run a 50-50 to catch them off guard if you're sure what they're going to do. But, like, were they sure X-Ray? Like, what did they think X-Ray was going to do with all these heavy tanks? Like, they don't have anybody to go play the outside, right? So, like, if you look at their lineup and you see 7 heavy tanks, you should try to bleed them from the outside and then make your play. Not push in the middle against 7 heavy tanks. Like, you don't go into the inside of a map when the other team has 7 heavy tanks. You just don't. Like, you're asking for it. Well, they found out, though. But either way, on the side of GBB, E5, 29 out of him. 1 215B, just shy 18. Other 215B, 17. Mouse, just a couple pins, shy of 19. Other 215B, 1850. E4 got absolutely pounded by T58. Big fat 0. And unfortunately for IS4, he's had a rough couple of matches. He usually put up a donut too. I mean, he got focused. And on the side of X-Ray, 215B, just shy of 36. T58 Heavy had Freeform, 1 kill. 3550 at him. Other 215B, 1 kill, 29 at him. E5 kill, 20 at him. Super Conqueror, 1 kill, 2000 at him. Other Super Conqueror, 2 kills, 19 at him. And 215B, 1 kill, 13 at him. So the only guy who didn't have a kill was the guy who let it damage. Probably what you want to see. So good out of X-Ray. Maybe they turned that around. We got 5-2.
5-3.
Or is it 5-3? 5-3.
Yep, moving into
that
X-Ray's
match must
map
be
pick
quick,
too.
Because your stream just got the 5-2. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean,
So that
hey,
was quick. We're going right to Himmelsdorf, and I mean, if you're X-Ray, you probably want to play on city maps, right?
well, I was gonna say, you know, X-Ray looked really good on the city map. Honestly, GBB looked like they had a plan, right? It just didn't really work out all that great. The first round really close, could have went either way. So I'm not gonna count them out yet, man. Like, I think the city map is definitely more in X-Ray's neighborhood here.
Yeah.
We'll see. They could bring this back 5-5 here and
Well,
go
I
to
got
overtime.
X-Ray is kind of killing the dream of the other stream, though.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, I think they killed it.
This is going to be interesting, though. It is match point for GBB. So do you just kind of go wild here? see what happens, and then
Reverse push to he'll kill the waffle. Show
Yeah.
him who's boss.
it'd be interesting.
Show him who's boss.
I like that they've
Or,
pulled
I
things
mean,
out
if you're
tonight that we haven't seen.
GBB, I think if I'm GBB, I literally just say, hey, why are we playing like them? Why do we just play like them? Why don't we just keep doing what we were doing and just wait for them to make a mistake? Like, if I'm playing defense against X-Ray, even if I come back and play this game, I'm never moving a tank against these guys. I'm just going to wait to see what they do, right? So I think if you're GBB, you kind of just take this and you let them beat themselves. Because even at 5-3, they're going to have to outbeat you 3 times. And the odds are in your favor that they're going to make a bad push. That's just how I feel.
I mean, based on tonight, for sure. They've definitely done that a lot.
But the other thing about Ghost Town, about Himmelsdorf, is that it is so hard, unless you guess right, to really set up that kind of double, triple crossfire that they had going, you know?
Mm-hmm. Double 50B. These teams are getting in the old bags here. I mean, this is stuff we've seen.
No, this is a bag. You don't know what a bag or what, but it's a bag.
Well, GBB's lineup actually isn't all that bad. I mean, that's fairly standard for the most part.
It depends. I mean, if you're playing 50Bs on defense, for me, if a 50B is going to be on defense on Himmelsdorf and you're bringing 2, they're probably going to be together and they're probably going to be K-line, right? That's what I would think. The other thing is, if you're not going to do that and you plan on using the 50Bs to like spot banana or whatever, going back to if you're going to, then your 50Bs, and I'm telling you this, 1, there's not enough 2 of them. 2, if you're going to put a 50B at A1, he's got to be a really good player and understand how camo, shooting, and everything works. You cannot just put anybody back there in a 50B. He will get slapped. So we'll see. I think it can be effective, a 50B on defense, but I think that's a tank that you need to put somebody who's a really good player. But that's just me. Ledzio, to answer that question, I think everybody's kind of pounding everybody randomly, if I'm being honest. But I will say this, unfortunately for Connell Rums here, he has been on the recipient of some pounding today. To answer your question.
I think that whole team has been taken to Pound Town a few times here, to be fair.
No, just really him. The last couple matches, dude. That last couple matches, he ended up in that one.
Who is the heavy tank that got pushed on Westfield? We got to go back and get a clip like that.
Dude.
Whoever that guy was did not enjoy that game.
That was just deleting.
Oh my God. That was probably one of the best things I've seen.
Well, I wonder
if he
was, I bet you he was sitting there. They were coming. He was like, there's no way they ran me.
I know, right? Yeah.
All right.
Oh God.
But either way, the side of GBB, we got 2 215Bs, E5, IS4, 2 50Bs, and an E4. And on the side of X-Ray, we got an E5, triple IS7, double 50B, and a waffle. So we're getting right into this one. This is still match point for GBB. 5-3 going into this one, right? 5-3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy. GBB has a guy not moving. He is moving now.
No, he's just old.
His whole team is leaving him though. Oh, they're cooking.
They're trying to get him into the game, right? You know, like I said, that guy's been having a rough go. Maybe he needs a little bit of a breather.
I don't think there's going to be much of a breather here.
Well, do you think only having 7 guys in the lobby, this is where your hindrance? Maybe if one of you guys isn't feeling good, you feel,
that guy's eating it.
B,
This 50B's eating it.
50Bs. Listen to Tubbins when you should be going down the K-line 50Bs. This is not where you want to be in a 50B, guys.
To be fair,
this is not where you want to be if you're in a 50B, boys. Oh, have mercy.
Not a lot of trade there. Not a lot of trade. E4 does come around and get a shot.
It wasn't, believe it or not, This isn't terrible if Captain British Taco Cat can stay alive a little bit.
Well, this Eric guy might be able to get this
the
IS-7
50B got
out,
away. The other 50B got away.
though. Oh, we got a
Lord.
fire on the 50B over here.
Oh, they needed that. They need another one.
They do get him out.
Got him. I'll tell you, GBB, they might not end up winning, but these last 4 guys are actually battling very well. E4, nice pin. Should have pinned the other guy, whatever. Shoot.
This E4 is going to find a waffle in a minute, man. This waffle's coming off the hill. Oh, Lord. 50B's clipped out Freddy. Freddy is... Oh, Freddy's going to live.
Oh, Rhino Rondino.
Darth Vader is about to get hit.
Rhino Rondino.
E4 does go down.
Absolutely vicious. Oh, that's so vicious.
50B's loaded, almost loaded out of X-Ray here. He's going to come in, probably be able to clean this up. This is starting to look like an X-Ray victory here.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Well, your 50Bs are supposed to be the tanks on your team on Himmelsdorf that probably, if you're going to lose the match, you really want them to be the last guys alive, right? If you lose your light tank, your auto loaders, et cetera, in the beginning of the match, it's a way, way bigger handicap than losing the heavy tank.
Right? I don't think they got off much damage either, if any. Like, I don't remember seeing very many shots.
On him. X-Ray gave him an ass whooping.
Let's see what they got.
Rock and roll kiss guy here. Look at this guy, huh?
1 pin.
All right. He's got dragon breath. A little cheesy, but yeah, not great.
That's really kind of the
on the side
deciding
of
factor.
GBB, unfortunately for Rums here, he finally puts together a really decent game, and his team kind of lets him down. 1 kill, 33 out of him. E5, 1 kill, 3250. IS4, 1250. E4, 2 kills, 1950. Aqua Cannon is 250B 13 and 150B 1 pin. Other 50P absolutely nothing. The B did come around that corner, was down to 800 health before he really. And on the we have a 50B 2 kills 4550 out of him. IS7 1 kill 27. Waffle, who came off that hill, absolutely deleted that E4 1 kill 24 out of him. Other IS7 2 kills 2250 out of him. 50B 1750 out of him. E5 1500 out of him, and IS7 just a couple pins 900 out of him, and slowly turning back to X-Ray's favor. I mean, I think if X-Ray wins this next round, do you give him the favor going into the tiebreaker? I kind of think you do. But I don't know. I also think that they're going to make a bad push again, right? We'll see.
GBB's definitely not handling these smaller, fast maps.
That's just a bad spot for... They wanted to bait them into coming down and hiding those 50Bs, but they just couldn't get... that's just... You really want to put more of a T-57 there, because at least you get a little bit of armor faster reload, right? I think a 50B there is just a really bad mistake. But... that's just me.
Well, they're coming back slowly here. GBB needs to win this round to take it home. X-Ray wins this round. We move to tiebreaker, which I don't know if you could say that's in the favor of X-Ray, but you could make the argument. We would be going back to Ghost Town.
It is in the favor of it. 100% is in the favor. I mean, whether they win it or not, they get. First of all, they got to get there. But I mean, it's definitely in the favor. They're winning city trades,
without a doubt.
I really think the lineup is really what's winning these games. They're just coming in with more health and getting there, right? More health and more armor, and then the fight's starting, right? And they're just starting with more health and more armor. Really helping them, like if you're gonna have 50Bs, you need to be shooting people in the back. Like you can, and like if you're playing a 50B and you're a minute and a half in the game and 4 tanks are ramming you into a, that's a bad strat.
They've stuck with double 50B on attack. X-Ray's electing to bring a T-58 again here with a Sturm.
Big storm, dude.
We're actually at a point in the match where this is a huge match for both.
Oh yeah, this is. I mean, I think everyone has been ever since we got on Ghost Town. I'm being honest. It's been a really, really good fight. We seem to either get 6-0s or right down to the wire battles, man. That's it.
I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm getting pretty good at picking these teams when they're lined
you're
up.
So on that. Yeah.
Pretty dang good.
Noodle's out there fixing the matches for you guys. Don't worry. Just like the NFL, it's all fixed, people. Oh, don't worry about it. At least they should be getting ready to go here, though.
They are ready. Let's see if they're able to make it happen here.
Yep, on the side of X-Ray, we got 3 215Bs, Mouse, T-58 Heavy, Object 277, and a Sturm Tiger. And on the side of GBB, we got a QL, E5, double I, 4, double 50, E4. So let's see what GBB does here. If you're GBB, man, in the back of your head going, guys, we got to get this, right?
It's a tough position to be in, too.
You got to get out of this one. It's also, man, I hate to say it, but like, God, that 1v1's going to come back to haunt somebody if they don't get this.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't his fault either. I mean, he maybe could have did better, but like, as far as winning and losing, like, there's a million things you could say. Well, I shouldn't have been in this position anyway.
We got an E4 going hill here. Good spots from Jan.
I like this QL in the window.
Mm-hmm. Does get a good pin.
Nice shot. Nice. That is a nice shot. That is a nice meaty pin, dude. What was that, 547? Woo! Nice pin. Okay. GBB putting their top gunners on the front line here and giving some back. Okay. They're going to have to. I mean, I really feel like this game is just going to come down to, do these 50Bs get their damage and live, or die for that matter, but do they get
this
their
50B
damage?
is looking for a clip on this FE. Yeah, he's not going to peek it.
Do it. Ooh, what an E4 shot. GBB's got this, Noodle. They're doing pretty good at bleeding him. Another pin out of Freddy down here. This Freddy guy sometimes looks like he is absolutely in the zone rocking, and in some matches not so much. But in this match, he is rocking, dude. He is pinning, bouncing, using his armor, using his gun, moving back, doing what he needs to do. Nice pin again. No, keep going back. Freddy, I just pumped you up. Back up, please. Thank you. Got
but X-Ray,
Object 277.
X-Ray's put himself in a bad spot.
It's a bad push. 50B's looking for something. 50B's looking for something. But we got it.
Freddy's still
X-Ray
alive.
push down banana. They just... Oh, dude, Eric on the top of the hill, Eric. Keep your tank, buddy. Or don't. Okay, GBB, and for anybody, if you die on top of the hill, you don't want to die on top of the hill. I know we got the kill on that guy. Oh, he didn't die on top of the hill. He came down.
Yeah, he came down.
Oh, why didn't you correct me? On my screen, when I was looking down banana, I just see his name. It looks like he's on the hill. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah. So you just let me sit here and sound like an idiot for 30 seconds? Cool.
Well, I was going to let you cook. I was going to let you cook.
It's all right. It's all right.
This really isn't over yet.
They got 4 tanks left, so we got a 5v4 here, Noodle. Health is really even though.
Yeah, it's
Do
not
they
over.
get this? They need to get this guy out. Not go into crossfire and die to Rondino. Rondino doesn't look, doesn't pull the trigger. Looking for the E4 here. He's in reload. Is he in reload? Nope. Now he is. 50B, 50B, 50B. Eating it from a mouse. Oh, good shot out of the QL. That is a good shot of the QL. And he survives on 1 hit point. Make matters even worse. B trying to have a better match here. Sturm Tiger. This IS-4 yes, correct. IS-4 needs to do nothing. Get on the cap. Make sure the Sturm Tiger can't go help them over there. That's all he needs to do. Good play. Good play. So GBB coming out of here saying, you know, we got a plan. We're going to get out of here. No matter they got those last couple rounds on. Or do we have a super mouse who kills this guy on 1 HP with the minigun and then just starts bullying the 50B with all the guns? No, he's dead. All right,
No.
well, I tried.
You have a 1 HP
hoping.
QL come in and clean it up, though.
Yeah.
That was a well-played game from GBB. Like, really well played.
Yes. Out of all these matches, that was the most well played that I've seen. To be fair, I mean, maybe I wasn't paying attention enough. I also thought people were on hills that they weren't on, so. But it looked pretty good. Give him a heater. Oh, I didn't give him a heater. Give him a heater.
This is like the 3rd or 4th 1v1 we've seen. They need to
it's
get
always
off the
evolving
cap
to
and
one
let
guy,
these
too.
two guys battle it out. Oh, they're going to run the 1v1. They run the 1v1.
No, I mean, I think you always go for the win anyway. I don't... That?
That was a good round.
Yeah, it was a hell of a shot. The QL to finish that guy before he got to the hill. That could have been a... But on the side of GBB, congratulations on the win, by the way. The QL, we got 3 kills, just shy of 36 out of him. 50B redeeming himself a little bit, we'll say. 2 kills, just shy of 32 out of him. Taco Cat and his E5, solid day out of Taco Cat. 28. Freddy and his IS4, he was working that spot very, very well. Mad props to him, actually. That was really good. That really set the tone for that match. I think he came out and set the tone for the team. I'm going to bleed you. You ain't going to get me dying. So I think that IS4 was MVP, even though he's green. E4, 2150 out of him. Other IS4, just shy of 17. The other 50B, maybe not really. Did get 600 damage, but he got killed on top of the hill. So 150B redeemed himself. Eric, not so much. And on the side, X-REY Rondino in his T58, pumping again. 1 kill, just 35. The mouse who was last alive. 2680. Out of him and the Sturm Tiger, 18. They didn't really go where the Sturm Tiger was, so honestly, he shouldn't even be 3rd on this team. But 1 215B, 1 kill, just shy of 14. Other 215B, 1 kill, just over 12. Object 277 went down, just a couple pins. Other 215B, need a better game at pins. And so, congratulations to GBB pulling off, I think, what some people would say, a little bit of an upset. Looked really good, took advantage of the other team mistakes, had some really nice tag strats. So, you know, congratulations to them, and they're going to go to the finals.
Yep, they're headed to
Feeling
the
good.
finals. That will be after the Christmas break, though. But yeah,
Yes.
awesome matches for GBB tonight. I think if anything, they need to go back to the drawing board on some of their city maps. But yeah, awesome games for them tonight. Congrats on the 6-4 victory. To send them to the finals, and that's going to send X-REY down to the losers bracket and see if they can work their way back up to fight in the finals again. So we'll see what happens with that. And as always, we'll keep an eye on the brackets and try to bring you as many games as we can. Everything is going on a break for Christmas. I think there's some matches that are going to be set. Some people are going to play randomly, so the next week or two are going to be a little weird for us as far as coverage goes, because some of these teams are going to play early, some of them are going to wait till after Christmas, so I'll just have to watch and see what we get and communicate with Tubbs and see what games we can bring to you. But just don't
we'll do
expect
our
any
best for you
matches next weekend, because I think most of them are just not going to. I don't think there's going to be anybody play next weekend. So
Yeah, we'll play it by ear, though, you know.
we'll post it all on Discord, though. You guys know where the Discord's at. Come in there, check it out if you're not already there. But yeah, congrats to GBB. I did check on this other game that we could have went to, but they are pretty deep into it. Looks like they're moving into the 4th map here, so it's wrapping up. I think Dave is streaming that, so we'll go ahead and raid over to Dave. They're a little behind, so I might have just run some of that for you. If I did, I apologize. But either
I
way,
didn't tell them which team.
yeah, that's true. But either way,
Yeah, and either way, before I get this out, everybody have a good Christmas and everything like that. I'm sure we'll probably see you guys after. Enjoy the holidays, enjoy the break, take it easy, dude. Do something for yourself.
yep,
Right?
absolutely. Merry Christmas to everybody, and Happy New Year if we don't see you before then, but I think we will. But either way, Tubbins,
Hopefully we will.
it's been a blast, man. Great games today.
Yeah, great games, and we'll see you guys soon. And like we said, enjoy your holiday. Catch you guys.
Yep. Everybody take it easy. Peace.
Hey, Noodle, let me take him out. Like a ticking time bomb, we about to blow. And I wipe out the ops like an obstacle. Line them all up like dominoes, then we watch them all fall like Geronimo. Brain